Merry Christmas. Luke reminds us in vivid and doctor-like detail in Luke chapter 2 about the humble nature of the birth of Jesus. The king, who was not born in a palace, the Lord of all, placed for bovine slaughter, and the great teacher, born to a carpenter's family. Our Western images are of a romantic, if rustic, stable with well-groomed animals politely bowing to the baby. But those who know the culture of Palestine and the surrounding region know that animals were kept and are kept still today in some cases and fed in part of the house. I've lived in parts of the world where this is still true today. Given the crowds coming from the census, for the census, Joseph's family had no room in the inn, which is to say, in the Greek word, there was no room in the house where human visitors stay. So the family was shown to the place in the house where the livestock were kept. It's the best they could do. It was better than the street, but very likely it smelled worse. John's version is less detailed, but more prosaic. The Word became flesh. The God who created by word, let there be light, etc., became one of the created in an embodied baby, toddler, teen, young adult, and finally, a 33-year-old rabbi who would die the victim of religiously based violence. If anything has been made clear this year, it is that to be human is to be embodied in a vulnerable vessel, a body of clay that easily cracks when encountering viruses. And this Christmas Day reminds us that all of our human frailty, all of our aches and pains and anxiety, and our physical and emotional happiness is not shunned nor shamed by the God of all. Our bodies and all that they entail, even their shelf life, even their terminal nature, is embraced by God. This is the good news. We can let go of the shame-based Gnostic nonsense that life is best lived as a disembodied spirit that somehow exists above the struggle. To be a follower of Jesus is to embrace the freedom to be all that we are and all that we feel and all that the Word has put in our flesh. To paraphrase the poet Maggie Smith, if on this Christmas Day you're feeling sad or worried or lonely or distraught, do not say your heart is broken. Your heart is doing its job. But also know that the Spirit of God will soon empower us to have joy and peace and hope and love inside our struggling flesh. And that is our heart's purpose as well. And it's our body's purpose to follow Jesus by spreading these same gifts to others. May this spread like a virus, for against the inexorable love of God, there is no vaccine. Merry Christmas. May this holiday remind us of this inexorable love born in a baby placed in a manger a long time ago.